Hey folks, Dr. Starr, Silver Spring Medical Center. Thanks for watching. This is video number 2 in our 3-part video series in losing weight. Pull up a seat, more great information. So we ended up last video with the question of, there's a lot of heavy people in gyms. Doesn't it work? Can I just work out and burn the calories that I eat? About the basal metabolic rate that I learned, that you hopefully went to Google and did a little search and found out how to calculate your basal metabolic rate. What is your metabolism burning every day? The answer is no, exercise won't work. Unless you are in the gym 6 hours a day, and that is your job, and you're a professional weightlifter, those people might be able to get away with it. But the average person cannot make up for the crap that they put in their bodies by going to the gym and working out and lifting weights and doing a spinning class. Anyone who's ever done any gym at a class has seen people, and you look at them and you say, well, wait a minute, they must just be, and they've been working out for 4 or 5 years, and they still don't look any different. So the answer is, you don't exercise and lose weight and then start eating well. It's just the opposite. You have to eat well to get the energy so that you will want to and have the ability to work out. It's completely opposite from most people think. Easier said than done, doc. Sure, of course it's easy to say it, but once you start doing it, you realize it's not all that hard. You have to put good fuel into your body, and that's what food is. It's fuel. Yes, it's yummy and we like to eat it and it tastes really good, but ultimately it is driving your body. Your body demands a certain number of calories every single day. If you don't give it enough calories, you're going to feel lousy. You give it too much calories, it's going to say thank you, and I'm going to start storing that all over my body as fat. Your body is very, very smart, but you have to treat it properly. That's extremely important. So the key here in weight loss is it's not a short term, it's a long term. Think of the difference between a sprint and a marathon. You don't just go out the gates running. You have to pace yourself so that you've got long-term, sustainable, successful weight changes. All of the fad diets, and the reason we talked about that last video, they don't work. They're meant for short term. You see, getting you to lose 20 or 30 or 40 pounds, that's not hard. Medically supervised programs can do that, no problem. Well, the challenge is, how do you keep that weight off for 2, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years? How do you make that? And that requires a lifestyle change. And that's where the true secret really is. You see, most people get things confused and they think, well, but if I go work out and I get it, and then I'll have more energy. No, that's not true, because you're not going to have the energy to go work out to begin with unless you eat well. So here's the tip. Here's the information for you today. You have to eat well and eat clean. The less refined foods, the less processed foods, the less junk sugar, the less fat, the less grease, all of those things, if you move in the direction of higher quality foods, right? The highest quality vitamins, the highest quality minerals, the highest in water content, that is fruits, vegetables, and grains. They are natural foods. Look outside. They grow from the ground. They grow from a tree or a bush. That's what you want. That's how nature designed us, to eat those foods. All right? That's really important. So you have to give yourself really, really good food. You have to eat well. You have to track your calories. If you don't have any clue how many calories you take in, how do you know if you're over your calories or under your calories? You don't. You wouldn't drive your car without a speedometer. The county police will pull you over in a second because you're speeding. How do you know? Well, I don't have a gauge to look at. You don't do that with your car. How do you do that with your body? You must pay attention to what you put into your body. You have to track your calories. You have to get good food. You must work out. 30 to 40 minutes a day is ideal. Get your heart rate up. Don't do it 3 times a day. Do it every day. You must move your body. More importantly, you have to give your body rest. You have to sleep. Sleep is the time where our bodies recuperate. They recharge. You all have smartphones. What happens at the end of the day? You got to plug it in. If you don't plug it in, it's dead the next day. Well, guess what? You don't plug yourself in, you're going to have problems the next day. And if you sleep a little bit less than what you're supposed to, every day is a cumulative effect. And you wonder why I don't have energy to go run outside. It's not because you don't have energy. It's because you're not taking care of your body. You have to make sure you give it what it needs. And the last thing is you have to make sure that you drink enough water. Most people are walking around dehydrated. You have to drink 1 to 2 liters of water. That's a lot of water. 1 to 1.5 if you're a woman, 2 liters or more if you're a man. That's a lot. You got to make sure you get all these things, all right? So good information, valuable information. We're going to leave you with one question. People ask me all the time, Doc, well, I'm eating more plants, I'm eating more fruit, I'm eating more vegetables. Aren't you going to get fat with all that sugar, Doc? You eat a lot of dates and bananas and mangoes and papayas won't you get fat? Well, that's a question we're going to answer in the next video. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.